Hey guys, and welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Rich.
I'm David.
And today we've got another 1500 point game of 8th edition for you.
Oh, we do. So, what are we playing? Or what are you using?
What am I using? I'm getting to use my World Eaters. Yes!
I'm quite terrified. They were getting closer and closer to doing damage as 7th edition was going on.
I was getting better with them.
So, I'm going to be fielding my Imperial Fists. We might as well finish off the Imperium versus Chaos battle in 7th ed and start it off that way in 8th ed.
I like that.
Yeah, so what we're going to bring for you today is No Mercy. Really simple, it's the easiest probably game you can do. Kill points. You get a victory point for every unit you kill, including Slay the Warlord, First Blood. Also, if you have, I believe it's called Slay the Warlord, First Blood Maker. Yeah, sorry, 1 victory point for each unit destroyed. It's now called No Quarter Given. So it's just no longer kill points. It's called No Quarter Given, and I think that's going to suit Kharn to a T. So with that, we're going to go ahead, show your forces.
So first up, here we have the World Eaters. That's 1500 points in the patrol detachment, and they're being led by Kharn. Today he's bringing along 2 units of Chaos Space Marines. They're each being led by a aspiring champion, who has a plasma pistol and chain sword, not the power sword that you see in the model, sorry. Each unit also has 2 flamers, so there's a couple proxies in there as well, but just keep it all neat and tidy, it's all just flamers. Also in the troops choice, because this is a World Eaters legion, is a unit of 9 Kharn Berserkers, and they're all taking pistols and chain axes for all that extra, well, it's not extra tax but extra crunch. And they're going to be riding in my heavy support choice, which is my bare bones Land Raider, and the 2 units of Marines will be in the Rhinos. Just as a quick note, they don't have any Havoc launchers on them. Finally, for a bit of heavy smash, I have a Hellbrute with Hellbrute Fist and Multi-Melta, and a Helldrake. They've changed a lot since 7th edition, so let's see how it fares in 8th. But with that, let's take a look at the Imperial Fists.
So the Might of the Imperium has been called. We have the Imperial Fists. We have 1500 points of battalion detachment, giving us 6 command points. I'm bringing Captain Lysander, who's going to lead the defence today against the World Eaters, and he's going to be a legendary fighter with his Warlord trait. We then have a second HQ choice with a Librarian Terminator with 4-stack Storm Shield. We then have 2 10-man tactical squads, all with their bolt guns, bolt pistols, frag and crack grenades. 1 squad, which obviously is the kind of centurion looking guy with the red plume on his head, will have a power sword, and the other tactical squad has a power fist. We then have 5 scouts with camel cloaks, sniper rifles and frag and crack grenades, and then we have 2 rhinos for the tacticals, all with an additional storm bolter each and a hunter killer missile each. And then finally we have a big bad Land Raider, which has a stock, twin last cannons, twin heavy bolter, and that'll be kicking about with 5 assault terminators with thunder hammers and storm shields. So can my terminators defeat your World Eaters? Let's see how it looks. Let's show you the table, guys. So me and Richard playing in the Blasted Lands again today, again more Radiated Ruins, but as it's No Mercy, we're just going to run at each other and kill each other, aren't we? Pretty much how it's going to work. So again, tons of kind of blobbed scenery in the middle. You've got your ruins, your stuff, good stuff. So we're going to start rolling off for choosing, deployments, things like that, alternating, and choosing the setup. Let's crack on.
So I won the roll off to decide which deployment map to take, and I chose Frontline Assault, which is a nice little pointed triangle along the long edge of the table. So narrower down here, then comes up to a point in the middle, and then narrows back down to the other side. It's kind of nice little chevron type shape. So I won the roll off for deployment.
I started deploying first.
But I've got a lot less drops. So I have my Helldrake in here, my Hellbrute in here. I have a Rhino there. That's with my Chaos Space Marines. My Berserkers and Kharn are in this Land Raider at the tip of the spear, where Kharn should be. My other Rhino and my Helldrake on the other side. But with that, let's see how David counter-deployed.
So I have my scouts in what is going to be now named the Tower of Death. Every time I've done that in a game in the past, it's killed nothing, but today it's going to kill something. Rhino with tacticals, and this has my Power Fist in it. Terminators and Land Raider. And Rhino with the tacticals, but it has the Power Sword and the Sergeant. Lysander and Librarian are in the Teleportarium, so that's my deployment.
Hiding in the spaceship.
We are indeed, we like to hide. Then we're going to come in and wreck you. We wish. Seize initiative time. I'm going to use a command point to reroll this. No! Imperial Fists, turn 1. Welcome to Imperial Fist, turn 1.
Oh, don't be so smug.
No. I'm down at 5 command points. Yes. Right, so we seize initiative. I am just going to set myself up for probably not going forward because that's not good. You're better in combat than I am. I'm going to probably set myself up for some shooting and a counter charge because you need to come forward. Let's do my movement phase. Finish the movement phase. I've just kind of rejigged this Land Raider round a wee bit. Still got line of sight to Rich's Land Raider. All the rhinos have stayed the same, scouts have stayed the same. Because I stole C's, which I do feel quite bad about, I don't really know, I didn't prepare for this. So we're going to crack on with the shooting. Starting with the shooting, 2 twin las cannons, straight into your Land Raider.
Cool.
So no minuses for moving, so 3+ to hit.
Oh, buddy.
I'm going to have to use a command point. So we get 1 hit. 3's to wound. It's a wound at -3, so 5 up saves.
It goes through.
D6 damage for only 2 damage. Twin heavy bolter. Again, quite poor. And then we are going to be 5s for 3 more wounds at -1 to your save.
So that is a fear. And
1 more.
1 goes through.
This rhino, cheekily, from its hull, has line of sight to your Land Raider.
Oh, look at that.
It's going to use his Hunter Killer Missile, which is obviously a miss. Storm Bolters, might as well chuck them at it for only 2 hits.
6s.
6s for 1 wound, a full 2 up save.
Oh,
well, okay.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Down another one.
We're just going to quickly move on to the second rhino, because we are actually repeating the same thing.
Yep.
We've checked the Storm Bolters are just in range with your hull. So we're going to shoot all the guns at it. Hunter Killer Missile first. It hits. 4's to wound. It wounds. It's -3 to your save, I believe.
So 5 up. I'm going to spend the command point to reroll that.
Okay.
Can't afford to lose the...
So it goes through. It may have been -2, but either way, it's still have been a fail. But so it's D6 damage for only 2 more damage. May as well just do the Storm Bolters quickly for 3 hits for 1 more wound at 2 up save.
And he's fine.
So snipers are last to shoot. They're obviously going to shoot at Land Raider. I need to somehow get, you're at 11 wounds, I need to get 3 more wounds off to make it less efficient. So these are 3's to hit. It's a good start.
That's a good start.
Now there's 6's to wound, but 6's are an additional mortal wound to the damage. So we get only 1 more 6, and they're failed to wound. So you've got 1 normal save, however, because it's an additional mortal wound.
So 2 up. And he's fine.
So you're down to, I believe it's only 10 wounds. End of the Imperial Fist turn 1, and it wasn't good, guys. We only managed to scrape, I think it was, what, 6 wounds off the Land Raider. Okay, we've started the work now, but let's hope that Rich doesn't repay that favour on my Land Raider. Let's go into World Eaters, turn 1.
So the World Eaters for turn 1 are just going to move on up and feast on some sweet Imperial gooiness. I hope. That's the intent anyway. So after the World Eaters movement there, the Helldrake just gunned across the table.
Quite literally.
Yep, and it's now in a perfect line of sight for these, what do you call them?
Scouts.
The Hellbrute moved out, so the Hell's on this side of the table. The Rhino advanced up. This Rhino also advanced up. They're just really closing the gap.
That one got 13 inches.
I got 13, that one got 16. and Land Raider is just cruising on up. It's about to repay the debt, repay the favour.
You've got a nasty cargo in there.
Yes. But with that, let's move into the shooting phase. The Helldrake is going to fire its Bale Flamer at the unit scouts. Now this is an auto hit D6. And
6.
That's amazing.
I have the dice right here for you, buddy.
Thank you very much. Just want to double check the strength of it. So it's strength 6. So
East to wind. Show me some 1s and 2s.
Let's get a good shake on this.
That's not a lot of 1s and 2s.
There we go.
Now I have Camel Cloak, so I've currently got a 2-up save, but it's now reduced down to... Does it ignore cover, by the way?
Just also hits the target.
So it doesn't even ignore cover? Okay, so my 2-up save goes to 4-up.
Whoa!
So they'll definitely be taking a morale test, and they're down to 1 scout.
Next up, we're going to fire the Hellbrute's Multi-Melter. It has moved, so it'll be hitting on a 4-up.
Into the Rhino, and it's got line of sight.
It hits, and it's
3s.
3 to wind. Excuse me, it wounds.
No saves, so because -4, mate, you're going to go straight to damage here.
D6 damage.
For 4 damage.
I will take that.
Down to 6.
So my Land Raider is going to fire on your Land Raider.
Yeah,
A
sure
little
is.
bit of redemption. So looking for 3s to hit because I have Demonic Machine Spirit. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll on it.
Yep. So 3 hits.
So 3 hit.
So you've got 1 command point left.
Yeah, I do indeed. And that will be 3s to wind. And they all wound.
They sure do.
Please don't roll those numbers again.
5-up saves. So 2 go through.
So for
D6 damage each.
that's
5, 6, 7, 8. He is now less efficient.
I'll be firing my twin heavy bolter into your Land Raider. Again, hitting on 3s. That's 4 shots going through. It will be winding on 5s for nothing. You got away with that one.
And that's the end of your shooting bit.
That's the end of my shooting phase.
Morale check to be made here on the Scout Sergeant. So I lost 4 guys. I'm leadership 8, so only 5 plus. First blood. He is dead. First blood. And a kill point.
So it was a very successful turn for the World Eaters. I have a kill point. And what the new version, what's it called?
So they call it no quarter drawn for this. So you got one kill point for that, and you got first blood.
Woo! Yeah, everything's in position. Let's just see what David can do in Imperial Fists turn 2.
We're at the beginning of Imperial Fist turn 2. I need to really bring this back. I'm still undecided if I'm going to bring in Lysander and Librarian just yet. We'll see about that. But I've got a repair roll to make on that Rhino. 6 plus. Nope. So we're still at 6 wins, and we still have 8 wins in Land Raider. Let's crack on with the movement phase. Right, Imperial Fists have gone into full retreat and defensive mode. We're going to hunker down, we're going to noob box up. All the Rhinos have reversed, the Land Raiders reversed. We are just going to try and hopefully hold out one more round of shooting to the point where I can spring a counter attack. So we're going to go straight on to shooting. Straight on to shooting. Twin last cannon, 2 of them into your Land Raider. I think I've used 2 command points so far. 1 sees initiative and 1 in the shooting phase there. So yeah, I've got 4 left.
Take on 4 because you're damaged.
Most likely going to need these here. So 4s to hit. Definitely going to use one of the command points to reroll. Thank you. 3s to wind for 1 wound. 5-up save, Rich. So D6, are you going to use a command point, your last one?
Yeah, I'll use my last command point to try and negate the last cannons.
Nope.
Nope, that's a shame.
So you've used all your command points, yeah?
Yeah.
D6 damage. I'll take it.
No!
So that'll bring you down to 5. Now I don't think I'm going to kill your Land Raider, but I'm glad, because I was about to gamble coming out of my Land Raider. I'm glad I didn't now. Yeah, let's go the twin heavy bolter. 4s,
Whoa.
we get 3 hits. 5s, we get 2 wins at -1, so 3-up saves.
There we go.
Whew. So I've got the Land Raider into 3 wounds. I'm going to use all my Storm Bolters. So they've got additional ones each, all into your Land Raider.
Cool.
So the first one, only 1 hit.
Need that again.
We get it again. So 2 up save.
Yep, he's fine.
Another Storm Bolter from the second Rhino, hitting on 3s. For 3 hits.
Cool.
Hitting on 6s. For 1 wound.
2 up. He's fine.
He's fine. Guys, that's going to bring an end to the turn. Tactically, this looks like I'm running away. You're right. I am running away, but I'm managing to get things done here. Still no kill points for me on the board, but I think if I charged out, killed your Land Raider with the Terminators, which I think I would have, only 3 wounds left on it, but I would have probably have taken a counter charge of the Century from Kharn and Berserkers, and no way would I survive that. So yeah, let's move on and recap my turn. So I kind of told you a little bit about my game plan there, and you know what, it's paying off. I know this could probably play a little bit differently, but I'm just not wanting to gamble right now with my army. So that brings an end to my turn 2. Let's see what World Eaters can do in their turn 2. Hopefully not kill my Land Raider.
I think the World Eaters are in a good position now for their what's this, turn 2?
Their turn 2, yeah.
Wow, vicious. Yeah, going to turn 2, I think I'm just going to keep on moving in, keep on killing things, and then see what happens. Kharn loves the natural flow of blood. So I've moved all my vehicles into this nice little patch in the middle. We're basically using the same tactics here.
Yeah. I get it. No, it makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. So you've moved those guys around?
And now that I've secured the your left flank, and you've given up your right flank, I can just bring the Helldrake round.
You did indeed.
So let's, oh yeah, obviously the Hellbrute moved up a little bit as well. But with that, let's see what I can do in the shooting phase. So the Helldrake is going to fire its Bale Flamer at this Rhino. So it's going to be
D6.
6 automatic hits.
Loving it.
6. And what's your toughness?
7.
So it'll be 5s to win though.
That's pretty healthy.
That's
4
at
at -2. 5 up saves. So he takes 2.
So that's 4 damage.
4. Is it 2 damage apiece?
2 damage apiece.
So he's at 2 wounds. If I can find the 2.
So the Hellbrute is going to fire its multi-melter at the Land Raider.
You sure are.
Needing a 4 to hit. So he moved.
He does hit.
And he hits. Look at that.
Needing a 4 to wound.
Needing a 4 to wound. He does not. That's a shame. My Land Raider is going to fire these twin las cannons, bang, right at your Land Raider. So, needing 5s to hit at this stage, I believe. Let me see. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 4s.
4s then.
4s. No, wait. Sorry, guys. It's a 5.
Okay, 5s.
For
So
2
hits. That's very good for what you've just rolled to hit there.
And then 3s to wound is 1.
So 5 up save. He's okay. And the twin heavy bolter.
Twin heavy bolter. Grab some dice. Needing 5s. Gets nothing.
Yeah, there's a 3 at the back there. Sorry guys.
Yeah, that's a miss. And then I've got my combi bolters from the 2 rhinos.
Who you wanted to shoot at?
So far at him.
Okay, Land Raider. Go
And
for
then
it.
that'll be it. That'll be everything. So 3s to hit.
Cool.
And then it'll be 6s to wound. And absolutely nothing. So my Helldrake is going to charge at the Rhino.
Sure is.
Would you give it Overwatch?
Yeah, sure, why not? For nothing.
And it's a formality.
Yeah,
He's in.
Let's get this ready.
So we've got 4 attacks hitting on 3s.
Okay, so 1 gets through.
One
What's the
gets
strength
through.
of it?
It is strength 7.
So 4s.
He's fine. Let me go.
Wound. What's the DP?
-1.
So 4 up save. I'm going to use a command point to reroll that because I think your damage.
D3.
So we'll use command point. Nope, still goes through. For
And
2
that's it,
damage.
2 damage, that's it dead.
Does he explode in a 6+? No, he does not. So that's a dead rhino and another kill point for World Eaters. So I've disembarked and I actually lost 2 guys. I rolled 2 1s, so it was 2 mortal wounds, 2 marines die, and they've disembarked. They couldn't disembark an inch away from the Helldrake, so they are going to be pretty much an inch away, so they will get to attack now. So let's get them ready. So I'll get to hit back. I have 6 normal Marines, so we'll do 5 of them are going to use their basic fists, and one's going to use a crack grenade, and the sergeant will use his power fist. So we do the 5 first, hitting on 3s for 3 hits. I'm assuming your toughness 7?
I am toughness 7.
So 5s to wound for 3 wounds.
3 up save.
So
I fail
you
2.
take 2 wounds. Let's get the next ready. Sorry, still getting used to 8th. I can't do a grenade in combat. So 1 extra Marine, sorry, will get to hit. He does hit. He doesn't wound. Champion time with the power fist. So 2 attacks, hitting on 4s because it's -1. So we get 1 hit. It'll be strength 8, so 3s. Nothing.
Right.
But we take 2 wounds off you. Yay.
So at the end of turn 2, the World Eater's dead. Okay. Not
Doing
as,
more than okay.
not as decisive as the previous turn, I don't think. But they still did okay. The Helldrake still isn't what it used to be, though it's doing alright at the moment. But with that, let's take a look and see what's going to happen in Imperial Fists turn 3.
Imperial Fist turn 3, and I can't be passive anymore. I need to literally go for the jugular. So we need to essentially snipe a Land Raider and probably get Captain Lysander into combat with someone. The Lysander's going to come on, the Librarian's going to come on. We're going to just try and deal the damage right now. Let's go to the movement phase, show what it looks like. Right, we have finished off the movement phase for Imperial Fists. Disembarked 3 inches, then they moved their 5. We now have a 6-inch charge to get within an inch, but most likely Rich is going to deploy his guys miles away. We've also brought our Rhino up, along with Lysander and Librarian have came in. We're going to try and do our concave, and more importantly, the Land Raider has moved away from another melter shot.
Oh, that one, that long one over there.
Yeah. Let's start getting every unit out of their mailboxes. My Librarian is going to start casting Veil of Time, warp charge level 6. Cast it on a friendly Adeptus Astartes unit within 18 inches, Captain Lysander.
Okay.
So, we get it.
Completely.
So, Veil of Time essentially is you get to reroll your charges, advance rolls, and you always fight first in every fight phase. And this will last until the start, I believe, of my next psychic phase. Next, we're going to cast Might of Heroes, and we're actually going to cast it on Lysander.
Okay.
In fact, no, he's going to cast it on himself.
Okay.
Make him a bit stronger. Basically, it gives him +1 toughness, strength, and attacks. So it's 6 to get. He gets it and he doesn't peril, but that was very close.
Just.
So +1 strength, toughness, and attacks for the Librarian. Twin last cannons into your Land Raider. Hitting on 4s. I've got 2 command points left. I'm going to reroll 1. Okay, so we get 3 hits. We've got 1 command point left this game, guys. Sorry, it's forced to hit, so that's a fail. So we get 2 hits. 3s to wound. For only 1 wound. -3 to your save.
5 up. And it fails.
So D6 damage.
Can you do it?
Only 1. So he's down to 2. We'll now go with the twin heavy bolter. So we get 4 shots. Looking for 5s. So we get 2 wounds at -1 to your save. So 3 up.
There we go.
Nah,
All good.
we're not going to get it. The gamble hasn't paid off. Lastly, storm bolters into there.
That'll probably do it. That'll be fine.
Now I'm in rapid fire range, so it's going to be 8 shots because there's an additional storm bolter. So 3s. So basically remade back what we chucked in there, and 6s for nothing. The gamble hasn't paid off. This is probably going to be the end of Imperial Fists. We're not going to be able to do the damage, so charge phase. These Terminators are going to declare a charge, 6-inch charge on your Land Raider.
I'm going to Overwatch.
I bet you are.
So my Lascans, and they annoyingly miss, but only just. That's a shame, because that would have been beautiful to watch. And then my twin heavy bolter, and that
hit.
one hit, and
Beast wound.
beast wound. It's a wound. -1 to your save.
Just 3 up invul. It's fine.
It's fine.
So we do need a 6-inch charge. Nope, we fail. This is turning into a disaster. I'm now going to charge a librarian into the Land Raider.
Okay.
Overwatch again.
Of course, because I get to do multiple overwatches. I
Yeah.
forgot that. Looking for 6s. You're okay there. And now the twin heavy bolter. And you're okay still.
So I'm 9.5 inches away, so I need a 9-inch charge to get within. I get it.
Well done. And that soaks up the overwatch now.
Yep. Now I will get to roll a charge for Lysander. He is 9.5 inches away, but he is a Veil of Time, so he gets to reroll his failed charges. He makes it in as well. But it's not the damage intended to make. So Lysander's going to swing his Fist of Dorn, 4 attacks normally, but +1 for his Warlord trait Legendary Fighter. We hit on 2+. Now because of his ability, Rites of Battle, he can reroll fail hits of 1. For another 1. So 4 hits. He has Strength 10, so it's 3s to wound. For 2 wounds, at -3 to your save.
So that
I just have to
is-
get 1 through for 3 damage.
Is that 5 up?
Yeah.
And they both go through.
So it's 6 damage it causes. It's enough to get rid of you.
Yep.
Does it explode, Rich?
Does it explode?
And take me with you.
No, it does not. That would have been nice though.
So we'll get the Khorne Berserkers and Kharn out and see if any of them die to mortal wounds.
So the final destruction of my Land Raider after 3 turns. But Kharn and only 5 of my 9 Berserkers made it out.
Yeah, you roll 4 ones. You did something really smart though. You managed to get yourself 4 inches away.
Yeah.
So my pylon with Lysander was only able. I can't get within
Just
an
fell
inch.
short.
Lovely. That's going to be right into my turn. Let's have a wee chat about that. Nearly forgot my Marines over here actually. I was so concentrating on Lysander. So we have here 7 Marines and a Sergeant. So these attacks with the Marines. So we get 4 hits. I think I rolled 1 less than I should have last turn. Oops. We're 5s to wound. For 2 wounds.
Keep save. And it's 1 more
So
wound.
it's down to 9 wounds. I will find a 3 in a minute when I can find it. Sergeant will attack next. He's forced to hit though with a Power Fist. So
That's
1
fine.
hit. 3s to wound. He wounds at -3 to your save.
What's that in English?
6s.
So I'm going to use my 5 up demon save.
Oh, sure you are.
And he's fine.
Time for you to attack back.
So David's not done enough damage, so it's still 4 attacks hitting on 3s. And that is 3. And
This is 3 dead
then
Marines.
that is strength 7 against toughness 4, so it'll be 3s. And that's
Two.
it minus -1.
-1. Alright, okay.
Minus 1.
So 4 up saves. So 1 Marine goes
D3 damage, so one's definitely dead.
End of the Imperial Fist turn. It was not good, but it wasn't bad. We get rid of the Land Raider, so it's at least us on the board now for kill points, which is great. We've managed to keep our Land Raider running, which gives us a last cannon still in play, which is really good. And we have managed to get 4 Berserkers, which are worth their weight in gold for each Berserker that you kill. I'm going to probably take a sick counter attack here. If I can weather it, we've got a good chance. So let's see what World Eaters can do in their turn 3.
So in World Eater's turn 3, I just have to make it happen. If I fail in this hurdle now, it's just going to go downhill. I have to kill almost everything.
Lysander needs to die.
Yeah, pretty much. So with that, let's get into the movement phase. So the Hellbrute continued its slow trudge up the map. My Hell Drake flipped out of that combat and then soared up into the skies.
He did indeed.
My Rhinos each disgorged their units of 10 Marines and then moved up and into position. So with that, let's do some shooting. So my Hellbrute is going to fire at the Land Raider. Once again, he has moved, so it's only a 4. And he misses. It's a shame. So I'm going to rapid fire the combi bolter from this rhino into the Land Raider. So needing 3s. And then needing 6s.
You are indeed.
6. And there's nothing. I didn't expect it. I'm going to fire the combi bolters from this rhino into these guys.
Cool, Terminators.
Needing and then needing 4s. And there's nothing. Wow. Look at that. The Helldrake is going to fire his Baleflamer into the Terminators. So I will be getting every single time. Can you please pass me 2 more dice? I've only got 4.
I don't know if I want to give you 2 more dice.
So the Helldrake's weapon is again strength 6.
So 3s.
So 3s is only 3.
Okay, and what's the AP of it?
It is -2.
So 3 up invul, what's the damage?
2 each.
Okay, so 3 up invul.
That's 3 dead.
So no, because 2 damage plus 2 damage, they're 3 wounds apiece.
Oh, I thought they were 2 wounds.
I'll double check actually, they might be 2 wounds. But either way, it's 6 damage caused, we'll double check. Yeah, sorry, they're 2 wounds apiece. So yeah, 2 wounds apiece. Just too used to Necrons these days for Destroyers. I'm going to use my last command point to reroll one of these. So 2 Terminators die.
Kharn is going to fire his custom plasma at Lysander. So looking for a 2.
What happens?
He automatically takes a mortal wound.
So he's down to 4.
Yeah, straight away. Can you believe it?
Does he get to reroll it? Has he got any rerolls of 1 for shooting?
No, it's just each time. Sorry, I will get to re-roll that because of kill, maim, burn.
Yeah, it says reroll failed wounds or hits, sorry, within
Yep.
an inch of Kharn. So go for it.
So it hits.
Cool, go for it.
And strength 8.
So 4's to wound. Sorry, 2's to wound. Yeah,
sorry, thank you. It wins. It is -3 to your armor.
So 3 up invul for the storm shield. He's okay.
My berserkers are all going to fire their pistols into Lysander. So again, I'll be looking for 3s on these guys.
Nice.
And yep.
Reroll
Oh no, I get to reroll that one as well.
Inch. Yep. They're within an inch
So
of
that's
Kharn.
all of them. Sorry, I'm still learning this one. And then it will be 4s to wound. And that is 3 wounds.
Thank you.
Got your full 2 up save.
2 up save. So he takes a wound, he's down to 5.
Down to 5. Okay, so we're going to start with this first unit of Chaos Space Marines here. They're going to fire their bolt gun shots into this. That's 14 shots into the librarian. Needing 3s. Wow, that was terrible. Well,
it's okay. Yeah, there is toughness 5
so
because of might of
5s.
heroes. So 5s.
And that is pretty
4.
decent, so 4. And you got full saves.
2 up Terminator armor. So they're all saved just now.
I have the plasma pistol from the aspiring champion.
You go overcharger or
No, I'm just going to use the standard. I
Cool.
don't feel the
got you.
benefits there. So 3's to hit. He hits.
3's to wound.
3's to wound, and he fails to wound. That's a crying shame. And then I've got
2 flamers.
2 flamers. So it's going to be 5
hits.
automatic hits. And
5's to wound.
toughness 5, and there's 1 save to make.
Okay. That might have heroes might have been
Yeah,
more
I think
worth.
just save them.
So saved. And then you just repeat it all again possibly.
Okay then, so we have another 14 bolter shots from this unit into the librarian again. That's better than the last time. And I'll now be looking for 5s again. And there are 4 saves to
again.
make, sir.
Terminator armor. So he's okay just now.
The
Plasma
pistol hits and wounds on a, that's cocked.
Wounds on a 3.
Wounds on a 3, it wounds.
3 up invul for the storm shield. He's okay.
There we go. And then the 2 flamers in that unit. Get another 5. Needing 5s.
So that's 4 wins.
Another 4
I've got
wins.
4 dice here.
Go.
Terminator saves. He takes a wound, he's down to 4.
So firstly, I'm going to charge with this rhino into this Land Raider.
You sure are. Overwatch, twin last cannons. I get no 6s. Twin heavy bolter. I get 2 6s. I'm wounding on 5s for no wins. Just a formality.
2 inches, formality, they're in. Dunk. My next charge is this rhino into these Terminators.
It's pretty much a formality,
They're
you can't
in.
fail it.
My next charge are this squad of Marines into the Librarian.
Okay, roll for it, so let's see, make sure we can get them all in.
And
you've
that
got
is
9
9
inches.
inches.
And I'm assuming the second squad.
Second squad are going to charge in as well. And that
8
is
inches.
8 inches.
And we're not going to roll for the Berserkers and Kharn because guess what?
They're automatically.
Super in. So we'll just get everyone ready.
So getting started with the assault phase, the fight phase, we're going to do the main event. We're going to do Kharn versus Lysander.
So I just want to quickly touch on a few wee things here because this is going to be a weird kind of phase, isn't it, Rich?
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
So Lysander has Veil of Time, so I always hit first in the fight phase. However, as you do have units that have charged me, what it essentially does is it alternates now. So I'll actually get to hit with Lysander after you've done your first charge unit.
Yes.
I'll then hit, and then you do the rest of your charge units. But that does, we think, impact your special rule.
So, for the Bod God, any Bod for the Bod God unit gets to attack twice in the charge phase. So we think that will now be interrupting the just attacking twice straight off because of the charge.
Yeah.
So we're going to play it where I will attack, and then David gets to attack, and if Kharn somehow miraculously survives,
He'll then get his
he'll get
second
to attack back.
Yeah. So, do your first set of Kharn's attacks.
So I've got 7 attacks because of my Warlord trait. I'm hitting on 2s.
Your legendary fighter. Now, what happens if you hit with 1s?
I do not get to re-roll these because of the Betrayer. I'm not allowed to re-roll or modify any hits of a 1 made by Kharn. Instead, this automatically attacks a friendly unit. So we'll deal with that in a minute.
Yep, so you did get 6 hits though.
Yep, and what was your toughness?
Toughness 4.
And this is strength 6, so it'll be
threes.
3s. That was poor.
So 3 go through. What's the damage on it as well? Because it'll be straight to Minvol, I assume.
It's straight to your invul and it's D3 damage.
Okay, so 3 up Invol. I failed 1, so it won't be enough to kill him just yet. He
And it
takes
does 2 damage.
2 wounds,
That was
so
fantastic.
he's down to 4 wounds. Now what happens to your Berserker?
He will,
I think he'll be killed in a 3+.
so they said automatically hits a friendly unit within 1 inch, randomly turn trade. Yep, so it randomly hits the unit and he gets a 0 save.
Yeah, it hits him, you still have to wound him.
So 3s.
No, so he's fine.
Happy days.
So Lysander's down to 4 wounds, time for Lysander to hit back. Apologies, Lysander's down to 3 wounds, because I just realised you took one off him earlier on. Cheeky.
Yay.
So Lysander's now going to use his Veil of Time ability, because
Yep.
of the psychic phase to essentially
He
hit you
cuts
back.
into my double attacks.
You got it. So I'm going to put these attacks onto Kharn. So these are 2s to hit. So they all hit.
Very nice.
These are strength 10, so they're 2s to wound.
Yep.
So that's 4 wounds.
Oh.
Straight to, if you fail 2 invuls, he's dead.
It's going to be 4 up in one save.
He's alive!
He's alive and only
So
just.
he's got 2 wounds left because he starts with 5. Time for Kharn to do it all again. So this is Kharn's second round of attacking.
Second round of attacking. And again, looking for 2s. They will attack my unit of Berserkers, but we'll come back to that.
Okay, so 3s to wound.
3s to wound. And
For
that
3
is 3
wounds.
wounds.
This is looking bad for Lysander, guys. Very bad. 3 up invul. He failed 1.
And if I roll 5 or 6.
Oh,
Oh, I saw it as well.
he's down to 2 wounds. He is just holding on by the skin of his teeth. However, you did get 3 hits on your Berserkers.
Do they wound?
So 3 Berserkers die.
3 Berserkers are dead. So my 2 Berserkers will now attack, and
Okay.
because there's no more interruptions to my charge phase, I will attack with them
Twice.
twice because of their special rolls. So that's 10 attacks, looking for 3s.
That is pretty damn
That's
amazing.
all of them. And I will now need 3s to wound.
Your strength 6.
So I'm strength 6. And you've got that many 3 up saves to make.
Yeah, I think he's dead. I'm going to be cheeky and do this 2 at a time.
No, that's terrible. 1.
Is it damage 1, yeah?
It is damage 1.
Okay.
Cheeky, doing them 1 at a time, you.
He's alive! With 1 wound!
Before we go any further, I know people have probably been screaming. I get to make, because of Death to the False Emperor, 1 additional attack from my Berserkers because they rolled a 6. So,
The only 6 you roll.
only 6 I rolled
It's going to
now.
go and it kills him.
So 3 up to hit. Just want to say, I may have forgot my rerolls of 1 for this unit here, but it's done. Lysander's down to 1 wound, we're going to rock with it. Anyway, starting with this unit of Chaos Space Marines here, we're going to attack the Librarian.
Okay.
And it's going to be 12 attacks because of the chainsword on the champion. So looking for 3s to hit.
Okay, now any 6 is an additional attack, so you've got 1 more to roll. Death to the False Emperor.
Yep, Death to the False Emperor gives me an extra attack, so there we go. And
5s to win,
5s to
Might
win.
of Heroes.
And
So
there's
2 wins.
2 saves to make.
2 up Terminator armor. He's okay just now.
And then over here we have 8 of my Marines attacking the Librarian. So again, looking for 3s. 6s give me an additional attack, which does hit.
Cool, lovely. 5s again, because of Might of Heroes.
And that's a much nicer roll.
4, 2 up Terminator armor. He's okay just now.
So I've got 3 attacks from this Rhino here into the Terminators.
Hitting on
It'll be
6s.
Hitting on 6s. There's 1.
It doesn't get Death to the False Emperor, does it?
No, it does not get Death to the
Okay.
False Emperor. It is Strength 6.
So
It'll be 3s. It does
So
win.
wound, 2 up save. It's saved.
Oh,
Do you want
nice.
to just quickly come down here and do it to this one?
Yeah, we've got 3 attacks now on to the Land Raider, looking for 6s, and there's nothing.
Time for me.
Yes, you get to attack that now.
Librarian's going to attack this 10-man unit here. Now he does have a Force Axe and he's Might of Heroes just now. So his 3 attacks become 4 attacks. We are hitting on 3s. I get to reroll failed hits of 1 if I'm within the range of Lysander. Because he has got the Imperial Fist keyword. Okay, so it's only 2 hits. Now Might of Heroes is +1 strength, Force Axe is +1 strength, so it's 3s to kill. No, sorry, 3s to wound. For 2 wounds at -2, so 5 ups.
5 up saves. And 1 survives.
1 Marine goes down. Terminators are going to attack the Rhino. We get 7 attacks. We're hitting normally on 3s, but it's 4s because of Thunderhammers. So 4 of them go through, that's quite healthy. And these are going to be strength 8, so 3s to wound. For 3 wounds at -3 to your save, so it's a 6 up
6
save.
up saves. And there's no
So
saves.
that's 9 damage on the Rhino.
Ooh, down to 1.
Land Raider on your Rhino, d6 attacks. For 2, hitting on 6s, for no hits.
Hey.
The only morale checks we have to do is actually your Kharn Berserkers.
Yes, indeed. Will you pass me a dice?
What's your leadership?
I don't know offhand.
We'll go and check.
So what's a morale check there for the Kharn Berserkers? Basically, if I roll anything but 6, I'm all good.
Fine. We may have forgot the morale check when they got
Right.
wounded
Smooshed
out
from
of the
the-
Land Raider, but we live and learn.
Well, unfortunately, that just wasn't as decisive as it needed to be. David still has an entire 10-man unit hidden away inside a Rhino, and our warlords are both pretty much dead, and you attacked first. But with that, let's go see what the Imperial Fists are going to do in their turn. We 4 now? 4.
Imperial Fist turn 4. We're not going to be explaining too much here. There's a massive melee going on. I just need to kill and start chewing through as many things as I can. And we need to really get that 10-man tactical squad into some use. So with that, let's go into the Imperial Fists, turn 4, movement phase. So finished our movements, we've disembarked my 10 tacticals and we've moved them into rapid fire of the flyer, but also probably charge range of your berserkers.
Yep.
Next we've got another 7 tacticals that have moved up to your hell group to try and get some cheeky hits in before you do. And the Rhino that disembarked has came in here to put some distance between that Rhino and we've fallen back the Land Raider, so he's doing nothing this turn.
That was the plan.
Straight onto the Psychic phase, guys. Psychic phase, Librarian is going to cast Might of Heroes on himself, value 6. So he gets it, so he's +1 toughness, +1 strength, +1 attack. We're going to cast Veil of Time on Captain Lysander, which we also get, and don't peril, that was a 5.
Yep.
So Psychic phase is over, we've got Might of Heroes and Veil of Time off. 19 bolt gun shots on your flyer. 9 of the Marines are in rapid fire range, 1 of the Marines is not. These are hitting on 3s. Now they reroll their failed shots of 1 if they're in range of Lysander, or failed hits of 1, which they are. So that's 3, 4, and then we've got 2 misses.
Nice.
Very healthy hit rolls. Reroll to 3s. for another 2 more. So 4 have missed. It's going to be 5s to wind you. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 saves.
3 up. And 1 comes
Back
up.
down to
Back
9.
down to 9.
Yay! So we've got the 2 rapid firing storm bolters, so that'll be 4 shots each into this Helldrake.
Hello.
So, hitting on 3s for 4 hits. So basically it's just made back that additional storm bolter. And then winning on 5s for 2 saves, Rich.
3 up. And takes another 2 wins.
So you're down to 7 wounds. So we're going to shoot this squad next into the Hellbrute. We'll start with the crack grenade from the champion. So we're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Is it a heavy? No, it's not, it's just
That's a
grenade.
grenade.
So it's a hit. It's going to be 5s to wound. Nothing.
Oh.
We then have 12 shots from the rapid firing bolt guns, because you can now rapid fire and charge. So 3s to hit. It's not so good.
That's alright. Average.
And then 5s to wind you for nothing. That's the end of the shooting phase, guys. Let's crack on with the charge phase. Declaring a charge here onto the Hellbrute.
I will overwatch with my multi-melta. Nothing.
Can't really feel the charge.
Oh look.
Super in. 10 tacticals charging the berserkers. This librarian seems to have taken on 20 marines himself, so we'll keep on running
If
with
it
that
was
theme.
any other player but you.
Yeah. Charging in, we can't really fail it, but I just want to see how far we
There
can
we
get.
go.
8 inches, that's surely going to be enough. We'll start with these marines on the berserkers. 2 poor berserkers left. I have 10 marines, but only 9 of them are in range. So we'll do the 8 normal marines first of all. Reroll fail hits of 1, so we get 2 normal fails. This one for the rights of battle. Okay, so we get 5 hits, wounding on 4s. For only a wound.
3 up save.
Yep.
OP fails.
So I assume you're not going to take off your champion.
No.
Okay. My champion next. So 3s to hit.
With his power sword.
Yep. 4s to wound. It's a wound.
You got 6 up.
-3.
Oof.
Oh, that's not so good. It's not so good. Let's move on to the next unit. 6 marines are going to put normal attacks first of all into the Hellbrute, hitting on 3s. All but 1.
Nice.
Would like that kind of roll again, wounding on 5s. For 2 wounds.
Yep. Oh, takes a wound.
Yay.
Down to 7.
Power fist time with the champion, 2 attacks, hit on 4s. For none.
The Hellbrute, of course, take a wound, so I've got to roll on the craze table. With 6, I get to do something. I don't, unfortunately.
Well, now I'm going to activate Lysander. I'm going to do 3 of my attacks on Kharn and 1 attack onto the Berserker. So we'll do the ones on Kharn first. Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. Gives 1 fail. Oh no!
Yes! Yes!
That may be the end of him. My last attack on the Berserker. Hit on 2s. Wounding on 2s. So 6 up save. So he is dead.
But he's done his job.
Yes, he did. Now, can I soak up all of Kharn's attacks? I don't think so.
So I now get to choose my first attack, and we're going to be attacking with Kharn at his base 6 attacks because he's no longer on charge. So looking for 2s,
Healthy.
and that's not bad. And that will be wounding. Sorry, that was all on Lysander, sorry.
I think everyone knew that, yeah.
So looking for 3s, and there are 4 saves for you to make. That's your inbound saves. You go and do them individually again.
3 ups.
Saved. Saved.
Dead.
Lovely.
So he does die, and I've now got a brutal Kharn second round to come. Librarian's going to activate next onto your already wounded Marine squad. So he's got Mighty of Heroes, so he gets 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Strength 6 because Mighty Heroes, so winning on 3s. So that's 1 wound.
What's the AP on that?
I think it's -2.
So 5 up. Oh, he's
He
fine.
is good. Yeah, it's not -3, so he is fine. Time for you to do Kharn again.
So Kharn gets to make his second round of attacks in the phase. this time obviously on the unit tacticals. So looking for 2s. That was a hit anyway. So that's 4 go through, and then 2s, 3s even. Only the 1.
How's it 3? What strength are you?
I'm strength 6.
6. So 1 marine goes down.
1 marine auto deck, so it's AP 4.
7 attacks. Rhino, you know the story. Hitting on 4s because of -1 hammers. So we get only 1 hit.
Wow.
But hey.
It's a 6-up save, right?
No, I need to wind you first.
Oh, of course, yeah.
3s to wind. It's a wind.
6-up save. I feel like that dice isn't going to generate any more 6s. That one definitely didn't.
We're not going to roll the D3 or 3 damage.
No,
it's
no
gone.
point.
Does it explode, Rich?
Does it explode? It does explode.
And we'll get that ready because that's bad for me.
So, we'll start with the Terminators from this exploding Rhino. They're within 6 inches, so it's D3 mortal wounds. So that's 1 dead Terminator.
That was worth every shot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, D3 mortal wounds on these guys. So
and that's 3 dead Marines.
3 dead Marines. Maybe we take the bolt guns off.
Yeah, that's fine.
This unit.
Yep.
3 more.
3 more.
Dead.
And the Librarian there is also in.
Try not to take flamers away.
That's right.
And
so
Librarian.
For the Librarian. Oh, excuse me. And that's
2
wounds.
So he's down to 2 wounds.
Oh, that was brilliant. Thank you for destroying my Rhino.
You're Wetclam. They're going to consolidate, obviously.
Cool. So we have 8 attacks from this first unit, thank you, into the Librarian, looking for 3s. And
wow.
That's pretty good. No 6s for extras though, unfortunately. And looking for 5s though to win because of the psychic phase.
Knight of Heroes, so yeah.
You got
2
1
save. He is down to a wound.
And the second unit, described by my lovely assistant, is attacking the Librarian again. Again, I'm looking for 3s to hit. And that's a lot of 1s, but that 6 does get me an extra attack, which doesn't do anything. And then 5s to wound. And then you've got 3 saves to make, mate.
Get 1 more dice. Just need
1 more dice.
2 ups. He's alive.
Oh, he's lucky. So the Hellbrute will now attack back with these 4 attacks. Looking for 3s.
Yeah.
And then that'll be wounding on 2s, gets double strength.
So
and
6 up saves.
6 up saves. Oop, where'd it go?
So 2 Marines bite the dust.
So I've got to make a couple of morale checks for my Marines. If I roll anything lower than a 6, it's all good. So first unit's fine, second unit is also fine.
Let's recap the turn. So what could have been a great turn for Imperial Fists turned out to be the death blow for Lysander. We're now 5 victory points to my 3, because you're first blood and Slay the Warlord. I could bring it back in your turn, but we need to really see how that goes. With that, let's go into World Eaters turn 4.
So with World Eaters turn 4, I just have to press the what advantage I've got left and keep on hitting. So with that, let's do the tiny little bit of movement I've got and then get straight into the shooting phase. So my only movement was to shuffle the Rhino a few millimeters.
And he's going to stay and shoot at some termies.
Oh yeah, so with that, let's get into the shooting phase. So, can my Helldrake give me another 6 shots in the Baleflamer? I saw 6 as well. It'll be a 3 up to wound. It wounds.
So I'm assuming it'll be 3 up invul save?
Yeah, straight to wound, invul save.
He's okay.
It's fine. The first time he's not done anything.
Do you want to shoot the combi bolters?
Yeah,
4 shots?
4 shots in the combi bolters, and that'll be into the Terminators.
Cool.
Looking for 3s to hit.
Definitely in rapid fire, guys. Don't worry about it.
3s to hit, and then 4s to wound, and that is
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Cool. 2 up save. They're okay.
They're fine. Let's get some attacks on the go. So my Rhino is my 1 charge for this phase, and it's straight in. There's nothing going to happen there.
Just gonna quickly Overwatch. Need some dice. So it's 8 shots. Don't worry, you're definitely not going to die to Stormbolters. 6s for nothing.
And then he was.
And with the spikes.
Alright, so I have 3 attacks, hitting on 6s for nothing.
Let's move on.
So Kharn is going to be attacking these tacticals, looking for 2s. and that's not too bad. No rerolls, no additional attacks there, unfortunately. I'm looking for 3s to wound.
That's -4, so
-4,
four dead Marines.
Dead.
Might of Heroes Librarian into these guys. 3s. And we're looking for 3s to win because it's strength 6. For no wounds.
Oh, dude. So, the Chaos Space Marines are attacking the Librarian, needing 3s to hit. Where did they go? Okay, so that is a miss.
2 additional attacks though. 2 misses, but you get 2 additional attacks.
And that's 2 additional attacks. There we go.
5s to wind. Their hits as well, Rich.
Oh, they hit as well.
Yeah,
Sorry,
5s to wind.
5s to wind. And 3 saves to make their way.
If I get a single one, he's dead. He's alive.
Oh,
But time to repeat though. 4 attacks here from these guys are activating. Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 5s. For nothing. Champion with the Power Fist. Hitting on 4s. For nothing.
Well, may as well activate him next, seeing as we're
Yeah.
here. 4 attacks.
2
And
hits.
that's 2 hits. And then look for 2s to wound. And that's
2
2
wins.
wins.
6 ups. 2 more Marines go down. I'm going to activate these Marines next. So 4 normal Marines. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. For 1 wound.
That's a
Yep.
He's fine.
And then the champion with his power sword. For nothing.
Wow.
That might be sealing the deal for World Eaters. It's your Marines next, I'm a Librarian.
Just desperate to kill this Librarian. So the second unit of Marines. Hitting on 3s. And that's a few misses there, but that is 2 additionals.
attacks.
Which 1 hits. So I will have that, thank you very much.
5s to win the Librarian.
5s to wound. And there's 2 wins to save.
He's dead.
Whoa!
Librarian is gone. Morale check to be made here. I lost 4 guys. I will lose, that's 4, 6. I'll lose 2 more guys. Lovely.
A decent turn for the World Eaters there. Bringing it right back, killing both your HQs, whittling everything down. You've still got those 2 Terminators which are powerful, and that Land Raider's still kicking about. So let's go into Imperial Fists turn 5 and see what happens.
So Imperial Fist turn 5, I'm going to be honest, I'm grabbing at straws here. I think I've lost the game, but we're going to try and see what we can do. Let's go into some movement. Termies have moved up, looking to maybe try and pick off Warlord Guild. Yeah, and Land Raiders turn around to shoot at your Helldrake, which I think is back up to 9 wounds.
It should
Because I
be
think
for my
we forgot
turn,
to
yeah.
move the counters up, but he's back up to 9 wins. Let's go in the shooting phase. If I don't do it here, guys, it's a good GG. Gonna shoot into the Helldrake, and surprisingly, I don't suffer -1 to hit.
No, because he's not that kind of fire.
But it's 4+ to hit though, because I'm down to 8 wins. Got no command points left, so only 2 hit. I am 3s to wind. For only 1 wind, it's -3 to your save.
So it's 5 up.
It means 6 up.
5 up demon save.
Oh, 5 demon save, sorry. So it gets through. How much damage? For
2.
only 2. That's not going to be enough. Let's shoot the twin heavy bolter up next. So 4s for 3, 5s for nothing.
Wow.
Straight onto the charge phase. Charging these guys into Kharn. They are in. You forgot to shoot your pistols. In both rounds, actually. Anyway,
Yeah.
I forgot too, is what I'm trying to say. Terminator's going to try and hit Kharn. 5 attacks, 3 for the champion, 2 normal. Hit on 4s because of hammer. Well, that's a fairly good roll.
Nice.
It's going to be strength 8, so 2s. For 2 wins, 4 up saves.
And he's dead.
No, he's
Yeah.
made one of them. It's I think it's, oh yeah, it's 3 damage.
It's 3 damage for a Thunderhammer.
So he does die. You know what? I'm actually reviewing the table here, Rich. Gonna call it, mate.
You sure?
I don't have enough to really do it. You've got a Helldrake kicking about. You've got a bunch of Marines, a Hellbrute who I'm never gonna kill. all you need to do is literally just charge my Land Raider and stop it shooting. So Rich, good game.
Good, sir.
World Eaters, they've done themselves some good justice. Go for it.
I've already started. I want all the smiling on camera.
Okay.
Sorry. So the World Eaters are good in 8th edition.
They are good. They are very good. They pose me a lot of problems. That game was a headache for me because they're just in your face, all over the place. I think I got unlucky with a few rolls there. Very unlucky. Apologies in advance for forgetting a few things we may have forgot. Like shooting pistols, we forgot.
I forgot a few little things for the World Eaters. Still learning them in 8th
Chaos
edition.
has just got so many weird things.
Just lots of little things that
But
I think it
Rich-
was all advantages for me, but I forgot. So
That's my first defeat in 8th. Yeah.
and so it should be using World Eaters. It's a proper defeat.
You beat me resoundingly. Now I know some of you may argue, guys, I could have continued towards the end there, but let's just put things in perspective. As much as I had a Land Raider and 2 Terminators, you had plenty of weighted dice to kill those said Terminators.
Oh yeah.
Your Hellbrute would wreck face with those remaining Marines, leaving you
just
really...
chomping through them. There was nothing happening there.
And all your Helldrick had to do was just charge the Land Raider.
Even the Baleflamer would work quite well against the.
Keep the Land Raider, having to keep on falling back, and I was done. So yeah, I had firepower, but you could just easily mitigate it for the remaining of the game. So well done.
Thank you.
Really well done. I retreated like a coward, and you still got me.
But, you know, the best defense is quite often a really big wall.
Yeah, a big wall of pain and red.
The even though it did well in the game, I'm not as impressed with the Helldrake these days.
Oh, I got rid of it.
No, I don't think you'll see it as much.
Yeah, absolutely rid of it.
Nah, it's not.
I'm gonna sell it, and then I'm gonna buy another one, and then no, I'm not. I'm just gonna sell it. No, kidding on. Right, guys, but thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed that. Give us your comments down below, like, share, and subscribe. And me and Rich will see you for our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.